Warning, the following is a long list of warnings. If warnings offend you, do not watch this show. Warning, this show contains adult themes. If you are not an adult, do not watch this show. Warning, this show contains a lot of offensive language and may contain graphic content. If you're a Karen, do not watch this show. Warning, this show may contain shabby impersonations of celebrities. If you are a celebrity, represent one, or think this is unfair, do not watch this show. Warning, this show contains what could be seen as controversial and subversive ideas and opinions. If you can't handle differing opinions, do not watch this show. Warning, this show actively shows the consumption of tobacco, cannabis and alcohol. If this offends you, do not watch this show. Warning, this show may discuss topics including, but not limited to, those in the realm of politics and conspiracy theories in a politically incorrect format. If these topics offend you or make you uneasy, please do not watch this show. Warning, the producers of this show will do almost anything for a laugh. If comedy or extreme comedic premises offend you, please do not watch this show. The opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the producers, affiliates, ISPs, streaming platforms, advertisers, partners or alike.
Coming to you from an undisclosed location inside the beautiful land of the Blackfoot Confederacy and Treaty 7 territory, Big Nate Productions presents Getting Laid with Nate.
What's up, everybody? How you doing? Pleasure. Happy Friday. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for... Let me get kind of centered here. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for watching, Che. And Nancy, and everybody that usually watches. Yeah, I had a good week. I had a gig this week. First gig in forever. Pretty exciting. So things are looking up. As much as things are terrible and looking down, holy fuck, and super shitty, things are starting to look up. That's why here at Getting Late with Nate, we try to bring you something else. Try not to be political too much. Yeah, the intro's good, eh? That's a highly politically charged intro, that one. I think I played that last episode as well. Those are really fun to do. Anywho, enough blathering. This is episode 13 of the Pizza Police. Check it out.
All right, everybody, Pizza Police. We're here in Gettin Heights. Senor's Pizza, no inside dining, but they deliver the pizza right to your truck, hot and ready. I think that's somebody else's slogan, but we're waiting for the guy to come walking over, hand me 2 pies, not 1, 2. Special review today. So hopefully he comes walking as I'm talking. Hopefully he's there right now. And they're busy. They're busy. You can see that. Busy place. Senor's Pizza. Pizza Police. Any minute now he's gonna come.
Pizza Police is not affiliated with any law enforcement agency and only handles pizza-related offenses.
we go. Pizza, please. 2 pizza, senors. I don't know if I can do this without dropping it. But we're looking good under the hood. That's a specialty right there. Let's do this. All right, everybody, pizza police time again. I don't even know which camera to look at. I don't even know which angle I'm at. Senor's Pizza, right over there. How's my hair? Double pizza review today. Beddington Heights?
Beddington Heights.
That's where we are, Senor's Pizza. Can't say it enough. 2 pizzas. We got the standard cheese as we always go. And we got the specialty pie.
Donair Pizza.
Donair Pizza.
They are known for the Donair Pizza, and I've been wanting to try this for a long time.
So we're gonna do a first time ever tandem pie rights. You got the right to remain cheesy. Any sauce can and will be used against you in the court of crust. Just like that. Just like that. I don't even know which camera to look at.
There's one. All right, start with cheese.
Let's go. Let's cheese it up. That is a beauty of a pie. Look at this. This is good. It's hot. It's hot. And it's hot out. This is the first summertime review.
Looks like 2 kinds of cheese on there. Lots of cheddar, I assume.
I'm going to say that's about right.
Crust a little bit soft.
A little bit on the floppy side, but tasty. Tasty pie.
When you have the soft crust and it's really thick, that's no good. This is nice and thick.
For all the sauce people, this hits the mark. Generous amount of sauce, which you know I like.
Some flavor to the sauce there too. There's some punch in there.
Real cheesy too. For the cheesy guy here. 8-1. That sauce puts it over the bar.
I think I'm gonna go with 8.5.
Whoa!
I mean, call me crazy.
Big scores,
Senor's
Senor's Pizza. Big scores. Senor just hit the big mark.
There's still some headroom in case the Donair Pizza is even better. So
Big time.
we'll see.
Now this is our first specialty review. Donair pie. We're gonna do it.
How awesome? We'll find out.
We'll find out. Look at that. I'm doing the guns. Oh, I'm doing the guns.
Oh, he's doing the guns.
Doing the guns. Show the people at home.
Show them the whole pie.
I guess we have to go Donair sauce. Right?
You know, that's going to make the bones better.
That's for the bones. Bone love. That's what that is right there. Bone love.
That's bone love sauce.
There you go. Let's get into it. Doing the guns.
Yeah, I'm taking the one with the most meat on it.
Bone love. Lots of meat. That's the way he likes it.
We still keep our PG rating? Or?
Wow. You know, okay. It totally is best of both worlds. It's like eating a donair and pizza at the same time.
Yeah, I'm not even going to try the bones of the Donair sauce yet. I'm going to go ahead and go 9.2 right now.
Oh!
It's okay.
You see that? I just got blown back. Blown away. 9.2. 8.8. Oh! I just got blown away. So this is going to go up all against all the other special pizzas that we do in the future. So all the other specialty pies out there, you better come and bring your A game. 8.8, 9.2. That's what you're up against. Senors, doing it right.
Bye.
Look at this. Oh! You good to go?
We are good to go?
Oh no!
We're not good to go anymore.
Just like that. First take. First take.
It's going to be awful. We're going to mess it up, but we're going to do it anyway.
Okay, I'm going to go.
Oh. But Harriman left too.
You know what? I'm gonna go. I'm thinking, I'm chewing. I want to do this right. This is the first review in a little while, so I'm a little bit rusty. I want to make this right.
A little bit crusty.
Crickets. All I hear is crickets now.
Because the crust. I'm out of here. That's it.
I'm gonna say you know what?
We're going to put this whole part in without editing, and it's going to be 10 minutes. I've been having more love for the bones lately.
Bone love. Bone love.
I think that's your other video.
You said you wouldn't talk about that.
Roll the clip.
Okay.
I usually like it with less cheese, but I mean, that's... Maybe we've gone too far this time. We're getting kicked off of YouTube this time. Man, that's nice when it's
Get a
on.
big can. Be a man. Be a big man and get a big can.
All right. Moving on. It was going perfectly until now. That's the first thing that's gone wrong on this show ever.
Hell yeah. That was awesome. Shout out to Norm and Chad. Check out their rad band Frightenstein. They're a good ass time. Next, I sat down with the... Well, I guess, yeah, we were both sitting. Juno award-winning, now you can call them, singer of Unleash the Archers from Victoria. If you haven't checked them out, they're like a power metal-y epic metal band. And they beat out some, well, anyways, we talk about it, but they beat out some pretty big names, like, you know, anyways, Annihilator, Protest the Hero and stuff, so Cataclysm. But yeah, check this out. Hi, everybody. I'm here today with Brittney Slays. How's it going?
I'm going well, thanks. How about you?
I'm well. Well, right off the top, congrats on the Juno win. Holy.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you guys really beat out some crazy talent there. Who was it?
Yes.
Annihilator. Who else?
Cataclysm, Protest the Hero, and Vile Creature.
Wow.
Yeah, it's some stiff competition, that's for sure. But yeah, no, I didn't expect us to win. I legitimately had convinced myself that we weren't going to. So it was a really nice surprise when we did.
Count for worst, hope for best, I think is...
Yes, that's exactly. That is my motto in life. or also no expectations, no disappointments. That's another one that I like to say.
Yeah, fair enough. Awesome. So let's talk about that. So you won, I can't read with these glasses on, Metal/Hard Music Album of the Year.
Yep.
And so let's talk about that album, Abyss. Just in reading about it a little bit, I saw that it was initially supposed to be a double album. Is that right?
Yeah, so Abyss is the sequel to Apex, which came out in 2017. And when we started writing for the two records, I wrote them all as one story that was supposed to be broken out on like two discs, basically. But then we were starting to get into a bit of a time crunch, and I didn't want to rush anything. I was so tired of having albums with songs on the end that were kind of like written in 5 minutes, and we just needed to get to that 10-track number or whatever, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I just didn't want to do that. So we decided to stop writing for Abyss and just focus on Apex. So there were a couple riffs that went into the old Bago riffs for later, and the second half of the story got chopped off and put away for later, and we just focused solely on Apex, released that in 2017, and then returned to Abyss in 2019 and recorded that. We recorded them all at the same place with Jacob Hansen in Denmark at Hansen Studios. So that way it sounded the same, cohesive, as if we had kind of recorded them together as a little 2-disc offering. But yeah, it was just kind of a time crunch thing. So it's still technically a 2-disc.
Yeah.
But it's just separated into 2 albums. Yeah.
Yeah, and spread over a couple of years.
Yeah.
I'm sure putting out a double album has got to be twice as expensive as putting out a single album too.
Oh yeah, no, I'm sure. Yeah, it was hard enough to get these guys done on time, let alone to have done 2 albums and basically in the time frame of 1. And yeah, printing costs and everything. And think of the vinyl.
Yeah,
It would have been like a quadruple LP.
Yeah, no doubt. We should bring up the rest of the fellers in the band. You got Scott Buchanan on drums, is that right?
Yep.
Grant Truesdale.
Truesdale. Yeah, I know, right? You always think it's going to be Dale, but it's Dell.
And Andrew Kingsley.
Yes.
So you guys have a Wacka touring coming up. Man, you must be excited for that. Holy shit.
Oh, you have no idea. After 15 months of not knowing what the heck's going on and if, we'll even get to support this record before, needing to write a new one. It's really nice to finally have something that looks like it might actually happen. I mean, there's still a lot of things that could go wrong. This apparent third wave that's supposed to be coming. I don't know. Who knows? You know me. No expectations, no disappointments. So I'm just going to go with the flow. If it happens, it happens. But it's looking pretty good right now. So I'm not going to, jinx it or anything. But
I noticed like this summer you guys are playing Bloodstock. Holy shit.
Yeah, no, we're really excited to get over there.
Have you ever played that before?
No.
So you haven't played because it looks like you're doing a few festival things in Europe this summer. Have you ever had a chance to hit anything on that scale before?
Yeah, we played Rockfest Barcelona back in 2018, I think it was, which was pretty big and super fun. And we got a taste for the whole European festival circuit. So we had booked, there was 15 festivals that we were supposed to play back in 2020 for the album. Well, it's kind of like the album pump up slash the album release a little bit, because before COVID and all that stuff happened, the record was going to come out in June, like end of June. And it was, we had a couple festivals that we were going to play before, and then a whole whack load that we were going to play after the release date. But then of course, COVID, record got pushed back. All the festivals got canceled. We were able to rebook most of them for this summer, but then again, they all got canceled. And there's only the 3 that are going ahead now, that we can actually make work with, like quarantine and flight regulations and all that sort of stuff with COVID protocols in each place. So without having to show up 2 weeks early, pay for an Airbnb for 2 weeks in quarantine, there were 3 festivals that were able to go ahead. Alcatraz in Belgium, Bloodstock in the UK, and Dynamo in the Netherlands.
So did you say you don't have to quarantine?
Right, we don't.
Oh, okay.
We will have both vaccines by then. Sure. And people that are fully vaccinated don't have to quarantine when you arrive. So when we fly into, I think we fly into the UK. I can't remember anymore. So many flights and things to think about. We won't have to quarantine because we'll have both vaccines by then. Yeah.
So for us aspiring metalheads, can you try to give and fans, try to give an idea of what those big festivals are like backstage? Like, are you just such a meaningless cog in the wheel that you're just like spit through the machine super fast, or
Yep.
do you get to, yeah, okay.
That's
Do
the
you get to
one.
hang out at all? Do you get to see any of these people, or are they just like rushing you in and rushing you out, or?
Yeah, no, basically it's like you have green rooms, but they're all just trailers, right? So, and then you get to the green room and there's like a little thing on the door that says your time slot, basically. So Unleash the Archers has this green room from this time to this time, and after that you have to get out and get all your stuff out, and they deal with your gear for you, but you have to be with the van that's taking it back for you, so they tell you like when that's happening. And and you, if you don't want to, like if you want to stay for the festival or whatever, you just say, hey, can we like push our what's it called, the
Call
van
time?
to
Oh, sorry.
yeah, I can't think of the word for what they usually call it, but they you can take it later and they'll just keep your stuff backstage or whatever. But there's always like, I can't even imagine what Vakken must be like with like 50 different stages, but there's always at least a couple different ones. So like your stuff it's very particular where your stuff will be. And there's like a general hangout area or whatever, but like it's mostly just people like the employees and volunteers and stuff hanging around, and the bands are kind of busy and doing their thing, and they're all getting shuffled in and booted out the same way that you are. So it was the big names when we played were Scorpions and Kiss,
Holy shit.
if I remember correctly. So Kiss had like their own area. They had like their whole own section of the park that was theirs. And Scorpions showed up in 4 different limos.
I was gonna
like,
say they're probably royalty there. Fuck.
Yeah, like 10 minutes before they had to go on stage. And all their stuff was already set up for them and tested and all that, and it was ready to rock, and they just waltzed in like, yeah, exactly like royalty. So definitely not like that for us little plebes down here, but it was a really good time regardless. And we hung out, like we just we took all our stuff back to the hotel and then came back and watched the show and stuff, and we were just hanging out in the beer garden with everyone just like normal, no big deal. And we'll probably do the same thing on these next ones as well. No one knows who we are over there, so we can just hang out and it'll be fine.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, you got to be tending to your own wireless rack, making sure you got batteries and everything, eh? There's nobody.
Yep. Yeah. No roadies here.
Yeah. So you don't have like any crew or anything when you go over there, eh? Or...
We have a sound tech. Yeah,
oh, do you?
That we have. But we can't even take him this time because we don't have enough money with just the 3 festivals. When we had like 15 festivals lined up, we were going to live over there basically, and we had shows every week for like forever. And we had it all sorted out so that it was going to be able to work out. But without that, unfortunately, we don't have enough money to be able to bring our tech with us. So we'll be at the mercy of the festivals.
Sure. So I noticed you have a whack of dates all throughout the States as well. Is he going with you out on that?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Absolutely.
And that looked like, I don't know, what, 20 or 30 shows or something like that?
I think it's, 21, 20. We go out for 3.5 weeks and we take every Monday off. So whatever that adds up to.
Nice.
But yeah, it's going to be awesome. We're really excited.
And are you going out with Alberta native Striker? Is that right?
They are our direct support in Europe.
Oh, in Europe. Okay.
Yeah. We did the US with them in 2018. Yes, 2018. So we did the US with them already. And then, so now we're going to do Europe together. We're really excited. We love those guys. We absolutely love those guys. They're just rad and they're so much fun. And it's going to be the biggest party all the time. I can hear it now. I always go to bed early because I can't drink and party on the road like the boys can, unfortunately. But I can always hear them down below through the bus. So it's gonna be it's gonna be loud.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
So I wanted to talk about your recording out there at Hanson Studios. That must have been epic. I mean, I guess that's not really a question, but why'd you pick that studio? And tell me about
Oh,
Jacob Hansen. And
he's fantastic. Well, it was really it was actually for when we were just finishing up Time Stands Still back in 2014. We were looking for studios to record it with, and I had an idea of what I wanted it to sound like. And so I kind of started Wikipediaing all the records that I love. And I checked Under the Gray Banner by Dragonland, and it was this producer called Jacob Hansen, mixed, mastered, recorded by Jacob Hansen. I was like, okay, Jacob Hansen, write his name down. And then I went to The Living Infinite by Soilwork, and again, Jacob Hansen. I was like, okay, interesting. And then I go to the Mercenary record. Oh shoot, what's it called? Something about, I can't remember it right now. Can't remember the name, of course. But my favorite Mercenary record. Boom, Jacob Hansen. And I was just like, okay, this is telling me something. And of course, I go to Jacob Hansen's page, and it is like every rad record ever. Like my favorite Volbeat record, my favorite Amaranth record, like all of my favorite full listen through records that I've loved in my life were done by Jacob Hansen. So I was like, okay, we're going to Jacob Hansen. And I sent him an email, and of course I was like, we need to record in 2 months. Are you available? He was like, no. He's like, I need like 6 months to a year notice. Right. So I was like, oh, right, of course. Yes, professional. Okay. So I said to him, I was like, okay, well, we're recording our next record with you then. Like, pencil us in. And he's like, okay, like, tell me 6 months before. And I was like, okay. But of course, I went to him much earlier, and I was like, all right, looks like we're going to be ready to record in like the spring of 2016. And he's like, okay. And then I was like, okay, summer 2016. Winter 2016. Finally, we made it happen. And it was awesome. It was just awesome. He's such a chill guy, and yet he knows so much that, when you're at our level, money is, very, very scarce, and it's super important that you make the most of your studio time. So we had 3 weeks booked with him, and that was it. And it was like, we need to get everything done in 3 weeks. So time is money in the studio. And I would be freaking out, like, we're not going to get this done. And he'd be like, we'll get it done. Like, don't worry about it. It's fine. Or I'd be like, I really don't like this part. Like, do you think that sounds right? Is that right? Like, I just think, I'm fighting it. And he'd be like, you're doing great. Like, just chill you out. Totally.
Oh,
and
cool.
He was so easy to work with, and just, we came there with everything written, ready to go. Didn't need any input or anything like that. But there was a few things where I was kind of like, I don't know, do you think I should do it this way or this way? And he's like, both are fine. So I was like, okay, it's going to be that kind of session. Like, just do what you came here to do. Get your work done. And he's just going to make it sound awesome. And you don't have to worry about a thing. And he totally did. And so, of course, we went back in 2019 to record Abyss with him again. And again, it was just fantastic. And we love him. And we get along really well with him. And we'll probably continue to use him forever and ever.
Nice. So were you demoing stuff to him then, like kind of ahead of time? Were you doing any of that, or were you just showing up and kind of scratching there and all that?
Yeah, I mean, I think he had the scratch tracks for Apex like a month beforehand. And Abyss, we were just like, we were right up to the end with that. So I think we showed up and like sent them to him the day we got there. But he didn't really, he's not the kind of guy that needs that almost. I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's not like we are getting him to do something specific for us. We go to him for his sound, his preamps, his production style. So I don't think that him listening to what we're doing is going to change what he would do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it wasn't really too important.
Yeah, for sure. And I think the days of like producers writing half the record are way over.
Well, that depends.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah, there's a million different kinds of music, but yeah.
Yeah, like
You
pop
guys have
music's
your shit
definitely
together.
still a thing.
You guys for sure have
The-
your shit together. So,
Yeah. Well, that whole time is money thing.
yeah.
But there are definitely bands that go into the studio still and write the whole record. I'm pretty sure Amaranth and him do that. But Amaranth books like 3 months because
Right.
they're best buddies. So, and they write everything together. So Jacob has like full writing credits. When they get a gold record, he gets a gold record, that kind of thing. So
That's cool.
there are definitely bands out there that still do that. But we can't afford it. We got to have it ready to go when we get there. And yeah.
For sure. You guys lost your bass player, right? That's what I was reading. And
We didn't really lose him.
oh, okay.
I mean,
oh yeah,
no.
he fell off the
He
truck.
he left the band. We didn't lose him in Europe one day and have no idea where he went. And, oh well, let's just move on, I guess.
He married. He married in Europe and ran away.
Yeah, exactly. I'm out of here. No, yeah, he left after our tour for Apex in 2017. We did a European tour in support of the record, and he left after that, which was too bad because he was phenomenal. He was a great bass player and a great guy, and it's just life on the road is really hard, and you're
It
gone
is.
for weeks at a time, and he just decided that wasn't really his thing.
Yeah.
He's a session musician. That's what he does for money. He goes to studios and plays really rad bass parts and gets paid for it. And he just decided that was, what he's best at. So after that, we were kind of like, you know what? Because that was the fourth bass player to leave the band.
Oh no.
Yeah, I know, right? Every band has one. Some people suffer from the vocalist issue. They're constantly rotating through vocalists.
Mm-hmm.
Some it's drums. I know there's bands out there that can never keep a drummer. We can never keep a bass player. So we just finally decided, forget it. We're just going to have touring musicians and session players. And it's been great. And we found an awesome guy that's a touring musician. That's what he does. That's what he's good at. He loves the touring side of things. So it was kind of like perfect. He just doesn't live around here. So he's not jamming with us all the time and that kind of thing. And we have to make sure that it works with his schedule when he's got other bands that he goes out with. So there are things to work around there, but he fits so well with us culturally, that, he's definitely worth working around. So, and then in the studio, we kind of usually just get friends or people that are willing to, work for some money on the side, that kind of thing.
Sure.
And it's been great. Yeah.
What's the touring guy's name?
Nick Miller.
Nick Miller. Where's he from?
He's from, I think he's in Ontario,
Oh,
but
yeah,
he
cool.
plays with a band from Montreal
Cool.
called First Fragment. I'm not sure if you've ever heard of them, but they're amazing. He also plays in a band called Clitoris, and he tours with a whole
know
bunch
them.
of different
I
death
know them.
metal outfits and that kind of thing.
Yeah. They're a good ass time.
Yes.
I still have a bunch of their cables from their last tour.
Oh, really?
Uh,
I'm sure they didn't even notice.
you do the Twitch thing quite often. Is that right?
Yep. Every Tuesday at 5 p.m. Pacific. Yeah.
And I've never caught it. So tell the people what it's all about. Myself
It's
included.
just me being an idiot playing video games.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't get time to game ever. So when the pandemic happened, it was kind of like, let's Twitch. And so I used it as, this is my designated gaming time, so I could finally get some games done that I had always wanted to play. So I've just kind of been doing that ever since. And it's a lot of fun. Just hang out and chat and watch me die a lot. I'm not very good. I love video games, but I'm not very good at them. So you get to watch me suck hard, and I'm all about backseat gaming. Like, tell me what I'm doing wrong. I'm totally cool with that. And all my mods are like, stop telling her what to do. And I'm like, no, give me all the secrets. I am dying.
Yeah, I keep falling in the same spot.
Exactly.
What are you playing?
Right now, it's Horizon Zero Dawn. I want to get the first one done before the second one comes out. Not that I'll be able to play it. I mean, I guess they are making it backwards compatible for the PS4, but I really want a PS5. If anyone out there is willing to sell me one, I will buy it from you.
Oh, wow. Are they like on shortage?
Yes,
Oh,
big time.
Fuck.
Do you have one? Don't tell me that you have
No, I don't have one.
one. Oh, okay.
I'm trying to build a big, huge like video computer, and I'm having trouble finding parts. It's crazy. So I was wondering.
Yes.
That's probably part of the reason why is PS5.
No, PS5 is suffering from the exact same issue.
Yeah.
The problem is that you know what happened is COVID happened. That's the reason for everything.
Disrupted the
But,
supply chain.
For some reason, manufacturers thought that COVID was going to mean a slowdown in product, in product purchasing. And they were so wrong that it was literally a month of people being like, no, I don't need anything this month. I'm good. No one's buying anything. It's COVID. Everyone's on lockdown. To everyone being like, oh shit, we are so screwed. We need 20,000 of these chips or whatever, that kind of thing. And for the factories in China to get overwhelmed with orders immediately, because before where manufacturers would order on the regular, oh, we need 1,000 chips a week kind of a thing. All of a sudden it was like, no, we need 20,000 chips yesterday.
Yeah.
So, and everyone did that because there was this crazy demand due to COVID, everyone buying so much crap while we were locked in our homes that it was the exact opposite of what they had thought was going to happen. And so they were very ill prepared on all things. Everyone is suffering because of this, not just computer parts, furniture suppliers, clothing suppliers, like everything, literally everything is being screwed by the backup of production in China right now. And there's also now this container shortage that's happening because apparently Amazon and Wayfair are taking all the containers. So they have, huge buying power and are taking them all. And so people can't get product. And so the PS5s are probably ready and waiting and sitting on the dock for me to buy, they're not shipping because Amazon is taking all the containers. Stop buying from Amazon, everyone.
Yeah, for a day at least, just one day.
Yeah, just one something
to catch up. They're probably all sitting on that container ship that was stuck in that canal for a month.
They got that one through. It's the ships that have been overloaded because go Google right now, container ship storm ocean. They overload them, they stack them too high, and then when they have those crazy storms crossing the Pacific, the whole ship gets smashed over and all the containers go into the ocean. And this has happened like 3 times in the last 6 months or something. So it's like, stop. At least it'll get there if you know what I mean. Oh man, it's just crazy. Madness. Consumerism is destroying us all.
Yeah. Well, especially now it's backing up.
Yeah.
Shit, here it comes.
Yep. All things.
Yeah, all things like the wood and all that, and we've been seeing then now we're
Lumber,
having the cyber attacks on
food.
the gas line, and and there was did you see the meat packing plant thing? They shut down, there was a cyber attack that shut down all these meat packing plants, including the ones out here. They had to
really?
stop working for a week.
What possibly could there be at a meatpacking plant worth a cyber attacking?
Well, the ransomware. Send us Bitcoin, or we're locking up your whole damn system. And they had to pay it, and blah blah blah. Or they're never getting out. It's wild.
Good on those ransomware people, I guess. They're figuring it out.
Yeah. How do you get that job?
Yeah, right?
All right. Well, I want to thank you for taking the time to talk with me here. What would you like to promote? I mean, we've been talking about, but the album, right? I mean, I don't know. Go for it. Plug.
Yeah, just I guess come out to the tour dates that we got going on. If you go to unleashthearchers.com in the tour section, all of our dates are there. So all the European festivals, the US dates, and the European dates. And if you can make it, we'd love to see you there. We are working on Canadian dates. It's still so up in the air for Canada right now. So nothing really solid yet, but we're definitely, we're working on it. We want it as soon as we can, we will. So keep an eye out for that. And yeah, see you on Twitch. Andrew and Grant are on there as well. So go find them.
Awesome. All right. Well, thanks for your time. Peace.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Oh, there I am. Thanks to Brittney. Congratulations again to Unleash the Archers and Brittney slays. She slayed it. It's a really good album. I was checking it out. It's worthy. It's kick-ass. In the description, I posted their website and where you can watch when they actually won. So that's a funny little anecdote if you haven't seen it. I want to thank you all for watching. There's a whole bunch of people on Periscope. Shout out to Periscope. They're winning the streaming war. I'm going to call it a hot streaming war that's going on here between 10 people. But thanks to everybody. Thanks for watching. God damn it. I forgot to do fucking credits tonight. But you know what it is. And we're going to go raid Dickens now. So see you next week. And peace.